Hello, and welcome to another edition of Treasure Hunt. Well, we're just about to embark on another course that neither the contestants, Richard and Judith Allinson, nor I know anything about. And, of course, we know nothing about the 5 clues we've got to solve with the help of Annika Rice, our Skyrunner. The only person who is in the know is our own little Miss Know-it-all, Wincy Willis.
Hello, Kenneth.
Wincy, are you going to give us any extra help this time?
None whatsoever.
Oh, thanks very much. What are you going to do for us, then?
Wish our contestants lots of luck, and I'll be plotting your course as usual on my hidden map here and keeping you in check with the time.
So there you are. Are you glad you're here or not? What about
There's no turning back now.
That's right. Where do you come from, actually?
We come from a village called Langham, which is just outside Colchester, on the borders of Essex and Suffolk.
Oh, very
in
nice
the heart
part
of Constable country.
Oh, lovely. What do you do?
I'm a retail manager with a leading chain store whose patron saint is St Michael.
I wonder what store that could be.
I wonder.
What about you, Judith? Do you work?
Yes, I teach at St Helena in Colchester.
Full-time?
Yes.
And have you got a family?
Yes, we've got Tracy, who's nearly 12, and Scott, who's 9.
So you really are fully employed, aren't you?
Fully employed, yes.
So today's going to be like a holiday for you?
Well, I don't know about that.
Anyway, the best of luck. I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you.
We seem to be ready here in the studio, so let's just see if Annika can hear me. Annika, are you there?
Hello there, Kenneth.
Hello.
Everybody. Hope you're feeling fit and healthy today. There's rather a touch of déjà vu about today's treasure hunt. I rather feel I've been here before, and that's probably because we have. Because I'm actually at the village of Laycock, standing outside Laycock Abbey at the moment, near Chippenham in Wiltshire. And if you think back, Kenneth, 5 years ago, can you remember?
I remember
we
very well.
landed here and we had a clue at the Fox Talbot Museum.
Trying to find a photograph or something.
And let me just remind you, that was in our very first series, which was 5 years ago.
Doesn't seem possible.
Frankie hadn't even begun to shave then. Keith over there, he was just peddling a little car. And as for Graham Berry, our cameraman, well, he had just had an old biscuit tin with a hole in it. There he is, Graham Berry, our cameraman. Oh, and I must tell you, our Commerce boys, that's Nigel and Phil, they've devised a specially extra light pack, which is about 1/10 of the usual size. So we're going to try it out today, so fingers crossed. Well, it's amazing. I feel like I'm on a spring now.
Let's hope we can hear you as well as usual.
Yes, that's the next thing. Anyway, we're standing here outside the lovely Abbey, ready to go. South of Chippenham, about 3 miles.
Oh, the Laycock. Yeah,
Laycock Abbey.
Okay, right.
Okay.
Wincy, tell us a bit more about that area then, would you please?
Certainly. Here we are, Avon. As Annika said, it's our second trip there. There's so much to offer in this area. On my more detailed map here, you can see our start, Laycock. This area is steeped in history, historic towns and villages, rolling countryside, absolutely wonderful. This is about 12 miles east of Bath, and the River Avon runs through the area. That's the Bristol Avon, not the Stratford Avon. OK? Now, the hint for your treasure is it must be tea time.
It must be tea time.
OK? So you've got 45 minutes and 5 clues. There's the first one. Start the clock.
Right. I'm just going to read the first clue, Annika. Tunnel vision will show the vessel of Guinevere's king. Watch out for obstacles, and the postman's walk will lead to high ratings. Sorry about that.
High rating.
Tunnel vision will show the vessel of Guinevere's king. Watch out for obstacles, and the postman's walk will lead to high ratings.
Must we say good morning to Keith, our little croquet champion.
The vessel of Guinevere's king.
Hi, Keith. How are you feeling today?
King
Big
Arthur.
smile. We're feeling very healthy today.
Where are we? We're in Wiltshire. Let's get some books about Wiltshire.
We shall just sit here until we have further instructions.
Right, we are... yes, would you like to get into the helicopter and hover? And we'll try and get back to you as quickly as we can.
OK, well, we'll just take off and go for a sentimental journey round the Abbey.
So you mentioned the tunnel.
I do remember that. I ran round. I couldn't find a door to get in.
Right, well,
Tunnel vision.
King Arthur is Guinevere's king, isn't it? Which,
Is that something to do with the Grail?
The Holy Grail? Tunnel vision. Tunnel vision.
Annika?
Tunnel vision.
Is the weather nice?
The weather is gorgeous. I'm sorry. I have to say this, but I can't hear a thing at the moment.
See anything about tunnels, can you?
Our new communication systems.
Vessel of Guinevere's king.
We're just taken off. Let's go and have a look at the village of Laycock.
Did you say the Grail?
The Holy Grail.
Is there something about that in there?
Let's have a look at the map.
There it is.
Nothing in here.
The village of Laycock is beautiful. It's a National Trust village.
Wait a minute, there's a box tunnel mark
So
on the
pretty.
map, look.
A box tunnel?
Box tunnel. Tunnel vision.
I think that's it.
Yeah, it could be.
Where's that?
That's
Box Hill.
due west of you.
Box Hill.
It's Box Hill, just west of Corsham.
What, just west of Corsham?
Yes.
Oh, Box Hill.
Oh, gosh.
Okay.
Yeah, I've
Well-
got lots of references to Arthur here.
Shall we wander over that way?
So if you go in that direction and
Towards
we'll...
Box Hill. Okay. We'll probably go to the
There are
town
lots
of
of
Corsham.
references to
Follow-
Arthur. If you want to
follow
look
the
up some of
railway.
those, look.
Okay.
That'll help,
Well, let's
yeah.
not pussy banter. That's
of
Wiltshire
references.
dialect for get a move on, lads.
The
So we're off on our way.
Wansdyke.
You had a look at the map just now. What did you find on that?
I found that tunnel. Where's the tunnel?
Anything else to find?
Ashley Box. There's another tunnel, look.
Well, most of this county lies on chalk. Lovely,
Corsham
breezy
Court.
rolling
What's that,
downs
you think?
and traditional sheep and wheat country. And it's very pretty. As far as you can see hills. I presume this is the town of Corsham ahead.
Corsham. What's...
Well, yeah, we're just going through Corsham. It's coming up now.
You find something there, maybe?
Maybe there's something.
You're approaching
that's,
Corsham now, are you? At the
yeah.
moment,
It's just coming up now.
Don't go too far.
we're still a little bit in...
I think somewhere around here there must be something.
Well,
Oh,
this
HMS
is,
Royal Arthur.
This is
that it?
Corsham. This is the
HMS
railway
Royal
line.
Arthur.
How are you doing?
Did you hear that, Annie?
No?
HMS Royal Arthur.
HMS Royal Arthur.
It's south of
It
Corsham.
is south of
South of
Corsham,
Corsham.
near Neston.
HMS Royal Arthur. We ought to go a bit
Yes, the
south
vessel
of
of
Corsham.
Guinevere's king, of course.
Yes.
Royal Arthur.
Right, Neston, yes. HMS Royal Arthur. Okay.
There's nothing in
Well,
that.
that's south of Corsham, so we're just going to
Watch out for
fly out
obstacles.
towards that
Watch
now,
out for
HMS Royal
obstacles.
Arthur. So
Let's
we're
see
on
if
our
there-
way.
There might
and
be
the
something
sun is
in that.
shining.
Shall I look up and see if there's something over here?
And the cart here, I think.
Not very clear at the moment, Annika.
There's a lot of
Arthur, would it be
lots
over?
of funny noises on the line, but
No, I don't
one's
think
talking
I've got
about a
anything
moment
here
in
about
history, a prototype, new equipment being used for the first time.
Here we are.
I think it's a good idea if you read out what you're looking at in the books. It might trigger something that
Oh,
Annika's seeing.
You've got- You've got a map now of
course,
Royal
yes.
Arthur. You've got to avoid, watch out for obstacles.
It's an integral part of my suit,
The postman's walk will
Anyway,
lead to high ratings.
I had it south of Corsham.
Annika,
through Neston.
are you any near HMS Royal
I
Arthur?
think it's this, there's a big sort of hangar up ahead, and I think this is the village of Neston coming up now.
It's a naval officers'
HMS Royal
school.
Arthur.
Can you look out for there's an obstacle
Let's have a look.
course? I hope you haven't got to do it.
Annika, did you hear
That
that?
was the...
I can't hear, we'll have to land and...
Right, there's an...
Are you actually
Annika?
I
landing?
think she's landed.
Oh, there's an H for a heliport down there.
There's an
That's
H for a heliport.
Very convenient. Maybe when we get down to the bottom we'll be able to hear a bit more, but it's a bit
Yeah, we just
complicated
Where's
at
the
the moment.
postman's
We've
walk?
So
got
this
to
is
make sure that
HMS
she's
Royal
got
Arthur.
the...
This is the barracks, where all the lads live, I guess.
There's all sorts of obstacles around there.
Where's the postman's walk?
Oh my goodness
Postman,
me!
what's-
There's some sort of
Postman.
outward bound obstacle course
Yes,
going on.
there is.
Oh dear.
Postman's walk will lead to high ratings.
What's that
high
got to do with
ratings,
postman?
Naval, stores, personal...
What do you think this has got to do with the
We think...
clue? Hang on.
What? We think you've got to
Tunnel
do...
vision.
What got to do with the clue? We think
Watch
you've got
out
to do
for
an
obstacles.
obstacle
The
course.
postman's walk will lead to high ratings.
High ratings, wouldn't they be chief
Yeah.
petty officers?
Officers.
I'll leave you that.
This is a petty officers' school.
Well, there's certainly an obstacle course up here.
And where's the postman's walk?
This is the obstacle course.
Yes.
If I go and ask those officers or whatever.
Start of the obstacle.
Walk. Where does it start? Can we
Good
find...
morning! Hi! Hello there. You're a bit tired out, aren't you? Annika, good morning. Excuse me.
Annika?
Oh, hang on, yes, Kenneth.
Listen, can you ask them what about this postman's walk? Because we can't find it. Ask what the postman's walk is.
What's the postman's walk? Sorry,
What's the
just put on
postman's
your
walk?
toe.
It's all right. Now, my resistance to interrogation is pretty good, but
Look, come on.
What's the postman's walk?
Submit to her charms. Come on.
Tell me.
come on, tell you.
Oh, go on.
One kiss, and I'll tell you anything you want to know.
I don't know.
Is he telling you?
It's down there.
This is the postman's walk,
Down
over there. Will you come?
It's not marked, is it?
You'll get arrested for this. You'll be court-martialed. Right, we're off to the postman's walk. Hi!
Find some high ratings, so whether you've got to get hold of some, I'm not sure.
What could the high... This is the postman's
Post Walk?
Yeah, Post Walk.
What do you do?
Well, what do we do? You just got to climb up the rope here and sail along between the two ropes.
Yeah.
How?
So
Is the
stick your feet on
Postman's
one,
Walk something to
get
do
over
with
the
the
other one,
obstacle course?
and away you go.
What?
Stick your feet on the bottom one, grab hold of the top one, and just chill along between the ropes.
Do I have to do that?
Well, you do, yeah.
How do I... Oh, there's the clue!
You got it?
No, I haven't got it. I haven't got it yet.
Got to go and get
Can
it.
someone go and get it?
You've actually got to do some climbing.
I think so. Oh dear. Oh, I hate doing this sort of thing.
Good luck, Annika.
How do I get onto that bit? Like that?
Can you climb on anybody's shoulders? Or have you got to...
Right. Right, I'm walking along, and I don't like this at all. Help!
Hold tight.
Why me? I don't like all those lads lurking in the water at the bottom. They're just dying for me to fall in, aren't you? They're up to their thighs and it's very muddy water.
And you've got your new outfit on as well.
Yes, it's brand new. And I've got the clue.
Stop right there, and we'll take a short break. Join us again.
Now what do I do? Oh my goodness.
Hello, and welcome back to part 2 of Treasure Hunt. That's one clue solved. That's £50 under your belt so far. How's the time going?
Well, you're 20 seconds behind at the moment.
Oh, it's
so
not too-
not
that's not too
push on,
bad.
but £50. Here's your second clue. Start the clock.
Annika, read the
Right,
clue, will you?
this is the class of '86. It's like the school photo, isn't it? In a Yorkshire-sounding place where a clinks on a crossing make for an old tax-collecting storehouse and pull for a point between the Barton cutwaters.
Heavens about. In a Yorkshire-sounding
Dirty,
place where the
muddy.
clinks on a crossing make for an old tax-collecting storehouse and pull for a point between the Barton cutwaters.
Annie?
Can you get in the helicopter, Annika?
I won't mind. Fine, thank you very much.
Annika?
Bye.
Are you with us?
Yes, hello. Sorry, just getting a bit... Just sort of
Right.
taking a few names and addresses then.
Oh, that's all right. We'd like to give you a few directions, Annie.
Yes, okay.
We can get you back in the helicopter. And we're looking for a place called Bradford-on-Avon, we think, which is a Yorkshire-sounding
Oh, yes,
place,
that's just
South of you.
which is due south.
Just up.
So if you can get airborne.
I'm afraid I've done the unforgivable thing. I've read to the end of the clue because I can see Barton Farm Country Park here. Pull for a point between the Barton cutwaters. There must be somewhere down there she's got to go. Look,
Right.
you've seen it on
Wait
the
a
map.
minute. That old
Bradford
tax
on
collecting
it.
storehouse is a tithe barn. There's a big tithe barn in it.
Where
Thank
the
you very much, everyone
clinks on a
there.
crossing. That's the old jail, I
That's
suppose. Is it?
terrific.
Clinks.
Oh, yes.
Is it, do you think, or not?
Let's look at
We've got
Clink.
let's see if I can find a book about
And leave
Bradford.
them to their muddy pond down there. Oh, that was disgusting.
Just looking at what we've got on Bradford-on-Avon.
Right.
There's a tiny chapel originally built for
Just fancy that. Here's a guide to
pilgrims.
Bradford.
A tiny
Right.
chapel.
Have a look in there.
Clink is a slang word for prison.
For print. Pull for a point. Perhaps there's a pub
There's a
there.
town bridge. I wonder if clink on a crossing, could that be something to do with the town bridge, do you think, Annika?
Well, like, what about pull for a point? Perhaps they've got to pull a pint and they've just spelt
Make
it
for an
wrong.
old tax collecting
Dying to
storehouse.
get into
That
a
must be
pub,
the
isn't
tithe
she?
building.
Right.
Pull for a point between the Barton cutwaters.
Right.
Yes. And there's a weir there.
Yeah.
Right. Well, we're flying over this
Cutwater.
lovely rolling countryside,
All
rather
part
like
of
the
the stern
Salisbury
of a
Plains.
vessel.
All fields. It's mostly wheat growing around here. A lot of
Here you see,
sheep
here's
farming as
the,
well.
Does it say something about the...
the great tithe barn.
yes,
one of the
where is
largest
it?
in
Have we
England.
got it on the map?
Well, we've got a map of Bradford-on-Avon, which
Can you
we'll
find
try
the
and...
tithe barn? There you are. There's the tithe barn.
Tithe
look.
barn, but what's...
Where is it near?
There's a, what do you think is the significance of the tithe barn, then?
Well, it says,
tax collecting, isn't
Make
it?
for an old tax collecting storehouse, which
be a
must
tithe
be the
barn.
tithe
Are
barn.
we still heading for
Pull for a
Bradford?
point. Pull for a point. What does that
Pull
mean?
for a
Annika's
point.
asking where she should be heading.
We're heading for
Right,
Bradford.
so you are still heading for Bradford?
We are still heading for Bradford. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Oh,
it
good.
is.
Right.
Yes,
What's the significance
Okay.
of this Barton apart from the country park?
Oh, it's got a capital B, hasn't
What's
it?
Barton Cutwaters? Barton Bridge.
Right, well, Bradford-on-Avon is coming up now. So do let us know what you've got to do. As I said before,
Can you make for the tithe barn, Annie?
Oh, gosh, what
Is
a
it
smell
on
of
the river,
cows.
this tithe
Oh, I got a
barn?
real whiff of silage then.
Where is the river?
It's there.
You did what?
Are we looking for
On
a
the
tithe
river.
barn?
A
Goes
tithe
along there.
barn.
A barn. Or a bath barn.
A barn?
Can I just have a look at this a sec? Oh, sorry, no, I thought you were looking at a different book.
Well, this
The
is the
clinks
town
on
of
a crossing.
Bradford on Avon. Hello, Bradford on Avon. We don't know where we're going.
No, you're just hovering at the moment.
Yeah, we'll just hover over the building. But did you say you were looking for a tithe barn?
Well, we think we might be looking for a tithe barn.
Tithe barn is what
A
we're
barn,
looking for.
yes.
It's in the centre.
Well, there's
What's that,
the
Spartan
old
Farm
town there
Country
down
Park?
below with the river running through it.
Ah, hang on a minute. Now, there's a prison on a town
That's
bridge.
right, Clink, you see.
Clink is the prison, isn't it? Clink, there were a clink on a crossing.
Ah, is that a tithe barn? Oh, there is a bridge over the river at this point. Yeah, there is a crossing over the river.
Right, so I think then if you can try and land.
Right. Can we just
Look, I
land
do
down
think
there?
that this has got something to do with it. You really must find us where this Barton... Is there a Barton Bridge anywhere?
We're coming into land now. There's the
Barton
bridge over
Bridge?
the
Yes,
river.
there is.
Where is it?
That's
Between the
the,
Barton Cutwaters.
we're a bit further on.
Must be around here
Somewhere up there.
Right, we're coming into land. There's a very brave canoeist down there.
Ah, well, if you pull for a...
Pull for a point.
Is that nautical for rowing or using a canoe pulling?
No, not
Yes, I think
rowing.
we're
For a
offshore,
point
yes.
between the
Oh, I
Barton
don't
Cutwaters,
believe
so
it.
it looks as if you're probably going to have to
Oh, not honestly.
go onto the river.
Oh, I'm so
Cutwaters
sorry,
is
but
the
this is...
the boat cutting the water, isn't it?
That's what it said in the
Oh, so
dictionary.
perhaps
Yes.
the clue is pinned under the bridge somewhere and I've got to get to the
Yes,
boat.
it could be something like that, Annika.
Let's go and have a
Well,
look.
it could be actually on the
Right.
front of the boat.
Okay.
Well, it might be something to do with the bridge, of course.
Are you
if
actually
you're
in
going,
the...
If you're going onto the
Are you
bridge.
in the
See if we can
canoe
find
now?
another meaning
Yeah,
for
we're
that.
just running to the bridge.
Yes, and you can see the canoe, can you?
Yes, well, there's one canoeist, there's one standing sort of conveniently empty, like they often are on treasure hunt.
Well, we know that you're good at canoeing. You've done it before, haven't
no,
you?
Don't wind me up. Me and boats just sort of never quite go. But anyway, this is the bridge now, I think. Are we? Yes.
Oh,
And there's a sort of
You're
lurking
pulling-
boat.
pulling for a point
Hello.
between...
So we'll just
Yeah.
run off to this boat.
It's also, look, it's also the wedge-shaped end of the pier of a bridge, the cutwater.
It looks as if you're heading then for
Yes.
Barton Bridge.
Sorry.
And it should be, there's a
Is-
wedge-shaped end of the pier of a bridge, which is known as a cutwater.
Cutwater. Hello there. Hello. Which is the cutwater of the bridge? Is it the
Wedge-shaped end
Which
of the
bit?
pier of a bridge. Is there a
Far
picture
side.
of
Oh,
it?
I can see the clue actually.
Oh, you can? Oh, tremendous.
Okay.
To get it.
Good.
Can I?
Now, so you are now getting into the canoe, are you, Annika?
Unfortunately, yes. I'll leave you my map if I never return. That's for you.
We wish you well.
It could be worse. You could be riding on a horse.
Yes, that's, oh, you really do watch treasure hunt, don't you? Oops. Oh, no. Hang on, I'm just taking the... Right. This is awful.
It's one of those things you've got to hook it down from the pier of the bridge.
Yes, here we are. Do I just do it sort of, you know, like in a rowing sort of mode?
Are you on your own?
Yes.
You've just
Oh,
gone-
dear. How do I get away? Sorry, we're just...
Get into
Sorry?
parachute.
Oh, I see what we're doing. That sort of seems logical. And we're off,
You're away.
I think.
Take it easily.
Trouble is they don't quite meet... Oh, they don't meet in the middle.
Is
Anyway.
it right in the middle of the bridge, Annie?
No,
30
it's
minutes
down
to go.
the far end.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh dear, I'm disastrous at this. I wish my dad was here. He'd help me.
I wish I was with you as well. I might be able to help you.
Richard, we must get to meet sometime.
mind
It's so
on the
often we'll
job.
never meet in the contest.
Well, I used to do quite a bit of rowing, Annie, so I might well have been useful for you.
Oh, Richard, you're so butch. Is he Judith? Is he Judith? Is there something you'd like to tell us about? Now, hang on, how do I stop?
oh, Granny.
Oh, how? Oh, no, we're going to crash. I'm sorry, we're going to crash. Oh, gosh.
But you're going to crash into the pier?
Yeah, just crash. No, don't panic.
Have you got...
Have you got
Don't
a clue?
panic. Don't panic. Just manoeuvring my way round. I don't know why they put boats in this programme. It's always a disaster. Here we are, we've got it.
You've got it.
Got it, well done.
This is the
Can you
clue.
read it?
Down by degrees to the home of the brave and the product of a quilting bee, Mrs. Waterbury's album.
Down by degrees to the home of the brave
Right,
and the
how do I get out
product
of
of a quilting bee, Mrs. Waterbury's album.
Well, can you make your way back to the helicopter without getting
You've got a couple of hours to spare.
too wet?
Right, we're on our way back. Oh, disastrous.
Down by degrees.
How come he could do it so easily? He's only got one little what's it? I've got two, which is more complicated.
The brain. Down by degrees. Down by degrees.
Right, we're on our way back.
Look. Do you think
Down by degrees.
Down by degrees.
The home of
Oxford,
the brain.
is there a
Do you
university?
think it's got something to do with the weirs?
Down by degrees, of course, there is the university in
University.
Bath,
Oh,
but the home of the brave. The home of the
Perhaps
brave.
I've got to go and find a Don.
Where's the book about?
Right. Thank you, sir.
There's a castle by the university.
Thank you.
Sham Castle.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. Thank you. Get the old map.
To the home of the brave.
Okay, lads. Thank you very much. Whoops.
The home of the brave is.
Home on the range.
What is
That's
that?
home on the range.
sorry.
That's not home of the brave.
Home on the brave. Where the deer and the antelope play. We're running back to the helicopter now. Graham's got rather a
You're getting back to the helicopter. We rather like the sound of going to Bath.
Yes, I'd like to go to Bath.
Down by degrees.
Down by degrees. And the home. What's the home of the brave? Is there a soldier's home?
Home of the
These
brave.
soldiers already.
Right, we're just coming back to the helicopter now. So, am I going to give you a
There's a university and a castle and a fort. Do you think something to do with that?
Might be.
So can we think of this, Bath?
You got the book.
Oh, I wonder if there's something here. There's an American museum, which, among other exhibits, are lively illustrations of pioneering in the Wild West.
but where is that?
The
I'm gonna
American
give you a
Museum. So that is actually in Bath, just near the university. So I think, yes, if you do head to Bath,
Head to Bath.
which is slightly north-west, there is an American Museum,
Bye.
which is just below the university.
Claverton Manor. It's called Claverton
Manor.
Manor. Yeah,
An
here's a
American
museum. Look.
Right. So it's
Right.
just before Bath, is
I
it?
didn't hear the name then, I don't think.
Claverton Manor.
Claverton Manor.
It's the American Museum.
Now, is that northwest?
It's
Slightly
northwest
just
of you,
across
yes.
the River Avon.
Claverton Manor.
Just where, on this map, it just says Claverton, and underneath it says museum.
Claverton, right.
Now, what about
Claverton
these
Manor.
quilting bees? The product of a quilting bee must be honey, surely.
No, I think it's these women who do quilting, isn't it?
Quilting.
Oh, being busy.
Quilting
Don't you
bee.
think there are people
Yes.
doing quilting?
Yes.
I think you're doing very well,
Bee,
you
the
two.
idea that they're busy or something.
Anyway,
Got Claverton, anything about
we're
Claverton?
following the river and the railway. And Bath should be sort of over
American
that
Museum,
hill there.
Claverton Manor, Bath.
Right.
Ah, quilts.
Quilts and
and
by
coverlets.
Mrs. Waterbury. Mrs. Waterbury's album.
Oh, it looks as if you're going to a very nice manor house, Annika.
Oh,
look.
lovely.
Mrs. Waterbury's album quilt.
Oh, lovely.
Now,
Oh, you've got the
Right.
find. You know what she's got to... Now, where does she find that in the place, I wonder?
this is
map,
the
and there's
river
no
we're
reference
following now.
there
We're
to where it
following
is.
the
You're following
Avon,
the river now, are you?
following the river round this lovely sort of stone of the buildings here are the colour of Bath
It says
stone.
some of the
Beautiful.
most striking examples.
We're following the river round.
You can't
Where
see
can they
it
be
then.
found?
It should be on the
Well, visitors to the museum, as well as the
Western side.
museum staff, have their favourites, so there must be somebody who can tell her where it all is.
yes.
Yes.
Have you landed yet?
No, we're not. We're just following the river round looking for this. So it's like a huge manor house, is it?
Yes, it's,
it looks a bit American, actually.
Oh, I think actually it's on the top of the hill. There's a
25
huge,
yes, it's a
minutes
bit,
to go.
a bit colonial.
beautiful colonial building with a flag
yes, that's
flying
on-
across
that's-
the
that's
hill.
it.
Flag, that's
That's
it.
it.
Then. So,
We haven't... Oh, wait a minute. No, we haven't any directions at all about where it is that you want to go.
When you get
was
there,
I
you will
looking
see...
for some honey? No.
No.
quilt.
A quilt.
You're looking for Mrs. Waterbury's album quilt.
Right, okay.
It's a beautiful, beautiful piece of embroidery. We've got a picture of it here.
Oh, right, okay. Well, the manor house itself, this old colonial building, is a talking of beautiful quilts. It's a beautiful building situated on top of the hill with a lovely view down to the valley. I think that's Bath in the distance over there. But we're coming into land now, and it's... I shall just shout, where's the quilt, I guess.
Well, you'll
What
find out when you get in. It says that all the staff of the museum have their favourite quilt, so just ask them where Mrs.
Mrs.
Waterbury's album is.
quilt.
It's got pictures of the Bible on it.
Pictures of the
Songs
Bible,
and
okay.
tombstones.
Right, okay. Well,
And
we're
the
coming
American
into land.
Eagle.
I'm still recovering from my assault course.
Oh, dear.
I think you should go back, Judith, you know. Have your
I don't think I'd have got anywhere with that.
Oh, I think you would. Any lady would have. With them around.
It's just very general. I don't think...
What's all that
That's a
EBC and what
fantastic
all this?
building. Do you want to come in?
Car park, the herb, the milliners.
Okay, off we go.
Do you think it's in the folk art gallery?
Keeping room.
Look in the folk art
Hello
gallery.
there. You're just visiting.
Wait a minute.
Do you know how I get inside? Yeah, go through the arch and turn left. Through the arch and turn right. Right.
There is a textile room. Didn't say there's a textile room. Possibly
That's not the quilt. That's not what we're looking for, but maybe we'll do instead.
Mrs. Waterbury's quilt. Mrs. Waterbury's album.
Most delicious smell of lovely baked cookies and bread and gingerbread. Now, here we are, Yankee Notions Toys. This is a fantastic museum. Now, we're looking for Mrs.
Waterbury's
album
album quilt you want?
Keep to your left, upstairs. Keep to your left and upstairs. Keep to my left, upstairs.
It's in the textile
Keep to
room.
my left and
Delivered his
upstairs.
first political speech at the age of 22.
Fabulous.
It's in the quilting. It's in the textile room.
In the textile room.
Textile room, okay.
We haven't got a map.
Begin upstairs. Now, that looks as if I'm
got
not
a
allowed
gorgeous
there.
book of quilts.
No, this is
You think
actually
I'm
here,
allowed
you
up
see,
there?
the textile room here.
Hello?
Doesn't tell you.
Hi. Oh, these stairs. The textile room, is it up on...
Upstairs, yeah.
Yeah, and then...
Straight ahead.
Straight ahead. Thanks a lot. Up we go.
Quick as you can, Annie.
Yeah, we're running.
How are
Two
you
at a
doing? Is
time.
anyone
Textile room.
able to help
Textile
you?
room.
Look at all these old notes. Here's the textile room.
You're in the textile
I
room.
think. Is this the textile room? Mrs.
Well, it's Mrs.
Mrs.
Waterbury's
Waterbury's album
quilt.
quilt.
Oh,
Do you know which one?
Mrs. Waterbury's album quilt.
Oh, it could be any of them.
Describe it.
It's got Bibles on it.
It's got Bibles on, yes.
Bibles, the American Eagle.
Flowers.
Lots of flowers. Lots of
Lots of
flowers.
flowers
It's in
and-
squares, I would say.
Right, this could be it. No, sorry. Could this be it? Album quilt.
That's
This has
it.
got the flowers.
Mrs. Waterbury's.
Mrs. Waterbury's album
Is
quilt.
this Mrs. Waterbury's? This is an album quilt.
There are pictures on it as well of flowers and
flowers.
possibly butterflies and
And it's actually
bees.
done in squares. It's very colourful.
It's
Lots of red.
beautiful. All
Yes.
different flowers, crosses.
Have you got
You've got-
blue?
have you
There's a
got
bit of
blue?
blue. Yes!
Yes, stop the clock.
Stop the clock. We're going to take another commercial break. Join us again after that.
Yes.
Welcome back to part 3 of Treasure Hunt. There's still 2 clues left to be solved. How's the time going for them?
You're doing very well. You're ahead of schedule.
Good gracious.
One brief little explanation. The home of the brave. It's the land of the free and the home of the brave. America in the Star-Spangled Banner.
That's right, yes, of course.
Right,
That's
so let's go for clue number 4. Start the clock.
We've repositioned now the Greek Revival Room to read out the next clue. Now for a dash past a statue of Nash, down the steps where a spring takes a splash.
Now
This
for a
is
dash
the
past a
music room.
statue of Nash down the steps where a spring makes a splash.
Big mirror, Frankie.
Now for a
The all singing, all
dash.
dancing.
Okay,
Right.
Annika, can you get back into
Thank
the
you.
helicopter,
Bye.
please?
Bye-bye. Good God, where did you all come from? So, back to that lovely smell of baking again. Off to find the helicopter.
Can we find
Bye.
anything about Nash?
Watch it. Bye.
Oh, Annika, I think you need to head towards the pump room in Bath.
What?
Right,
Pump room in Bath.
I hear you.
Annika,
Yes.
we want you to go to Bath,
Ah, okay. We can
and
do
in
that.
Bath, we think we want you to go to the pump room.
Oh, right. Okay.
Down the steps where spring makes a...
Attached to the baths is the pump room, Annika, symbol of the city's 18th century golden age.
Statue of Beau Nash.
Celebrate.
Figures such as Thomas Gainsborough and Richard Beau Nash.
Look, old-fashioned American recipes for
Down some
cookies.
steps where a
Thank
spring...
you.
Let's
Well,
see
can we
if
eat them
there's...
now? Ooh,
I'm
isn't
sure.
that
Where's she going to
lovely?
land? This is the point. How's she going to get
Question
there?
of getting you in.
But there's there now. That's fantastic. Thank you. We're
Da-
heading for Bath then.
So you're heading
Yes.
for Bath. Yes, please, Annika.
Okay.
We've got to find somewhere for you to land. We want you to get near to the pump room
Near to the
Just under
pump room.
20
Well,
minutes
Pete
to
could
go.
sort out
because
somewhere
there
to
is
land.
a
Yes.
statue there to Richard Beau Nash.
Oh, right. Yes, this was his fashionable resort,
Just
wasn't
looking
it?
through Bath as well.
Where's this map?
So we're
Map
looking
of
for
what?
a yes, the pump. Now, where we
down
land,
the
I don't know.
steps
But...
where a spring
Well,
makes a
here's a good
splash.
map of Bath.
Right,
Because
well,
Bath, of course, is a spa, isn't
right
it?
ahead
with,
of us now.
mineral springs.
Proud city of Bath with your crescents
the
and
pump
squares,
room?
your hoary old
Number
abbey. your playbills
Right by
and
the
choirs.
Abbey.
That was Sir John Betjeman talking about Bath.
Can we find
and, it's right round this headland here.
the Abbey.
We come over the top of the hill, and the university... Oh, this is Bath University, Keith's just told me. So what a lovely location for a university.
There's the Abbey, look.
There's
And it's right next to the Abbey. Number two.
number two. It's the pump rooms.
Where's he going to land you? That's what I'm worrying
I
about.
don't know where we're going to land. I mean, can we land? Where would we land, Keith?
You've got to be right.
Let's have a look and see, he says.
You've got to get right to the middle of Bath.
Right.
I think you're going to have to
Bath.
grab a taxi or something.
OK.
Down the steps first.
For a spring makes a splash.
I wonder if you're going to
Right.
have to take the waters as well again.
Oh, don't laugh.
Down. Here we go. Down the steps, a spring. Now what?
there
There's
you are.
steps, aren't they? Water flowing into the Great Bath as it did in
Now,
the
can we
Roman.
land on that cricket green? No.
That's the
Within
great
the-
bath there.
Within
Where
the
can we
bath, a
land,
constant
Keith?
flow of water.
To feed a fountain set in the centre of the north side of the bath.
Yesterday, he walked 12 miles for the Spinal Research Trust in aid of it with three very brave lads in wheelchairs, Andy Haynes, Danny Aykroyd and Simon Barnes, the Great British Push. Of course, when this goes out, it'll all be out of date, but we did that yesterday. We walked a few miles with them and we're all feeling a bit stiff today.
Where you are? Where have you got to now?
Well, we're just looking... There's the Royal Crescent, I presume. That's fantastic. Look at that. This, some people say this is the most beautiful 18th century city in Europe.
Yes, it
That's
is.
what
It's a
they-
lovely
it's
place, and I
absolutely
envy you
beautiful.
being there.
Now, where can we land? There's a golf course. There's a lovely area in front of the Crescent.
In front of where?
In the front of the Crescent, Keith. That's very bold for you. Well, we're boldly going
Where is that?
Well, the Crescent, Bath Crescent, right on top of the hill.
On a hill?
Can you see Bath Crescent? Sorry, everyone knows Bath Crescent. It's on all the
Something
Yeah,
postcards.
it's famous, but where is it on this
It's all
map?
in the postcards, isn't it? Let's...
Is it near a cricket
Whereabouts is
ground?
it on the map?
The Royal Crescent.
Are you by
here.
the river?
Is it the Royal Crescent you're talking about?
Annika?
Can you hear me?
I'm just trying to ask Keith how we can describe it to you on the... You can actually see a crescent. You
It's
see where it says two museums? There's two museums where all those yellow secondary roads
it's up here.
converge at the top
Yeah,
sort
here,
of
look, here's the
corner.
crescent. Here's the
Top
crescent.
right-hand corner, there's a sign saying two museums,
Yeah, I see
and
there's-
that's where the crescent is. You can see the shape and the road formation there.
Yeah.
And we're coming into land, and that really is fantastic. Look at that view.
Up here by
As
the
I
crescent.
said, John Betjeman said, proud city of Bath with your crescents and squares, your hoary old abbey and playbills and choirs, your plentiful chapels where preachers would preach, and a different doctrine expounded in each.
That's the great bath.
Famous
That's the
words
Great
there. And
Bath.
as we
Where
come
is the
into
Great
land at the
Bath?
Crescent, it couldn't be a more beautiful day. And this is the most glorious setting.
Annika,
Sorry?
when you get there, you're quite away
Can't
from
hear
this
you, London.
pump
Have you all
room.
gone off?
Can't hear me.
Can you hear me?
Coming into land. Oh, someone's in there.
Can you hear
bathing
Annika?
there to show what a beautiful day it is.
It's the Great Bath that we are looking for in the
I'll
pump
get
room,
away
I
from
think,
the
Annika.
helicopter and then hopefully I'll be able to...
The focus of the bathing establishment is the Great Bath.
You ought to really come
I
with
think
us
this
on
is actually a better map here because it's here.
Right.
It's landing, you see.
And where's the pump room and that?
Annika?
Pump
Can
room is
anyone
over
hear
here.
me?
Yes, can you hear us?
What do you want me to do?
I think you better grab somebody in a car and ask them to take you to the pump room as
Oh, I
quickly as
can't hear a
possible.
word you're saying.
Right, well,
I can't hear a word you're saying, but I remember you asking for the pump room.
That's
the
right.
pump room.
Shall I ask where the pump room is? Oh, the police are here. Hello there.
Grab the policeman and ask him to take you.
Do you know where the pump room is?
It's near Bath Abbey, Annika.
Well, it is, but it's a long way. That way, is it? That way, yes. Pump room.
And the pump room is next door to the Abbey.
Is the pump room down this way?
Yes.
Is it a long way?
Quite a long way.
Not very long.
What's your name?
Ken.
Ken. 15 minutes left. Reuben, back of your
That's
car.
right.
Any chance?
Yes. Go on.
In you get, lad. I'm getting in the front, am I? That's very kind. We have a police escort to take us there. And we're heading for the pump room.
You're actually heading for the pump room, are you? Who's taking you?
This is very kind of you, Ken. Oh, seatbelt, right.
Police are taking.
You have got an escort, have you?
This is where you hang out,
Have you been arrested, Annika?
of a morning. Sorry? Oh, right, yes, could we, there's, are we in a rush, studio? Can you hear me? Are we in a race against time?
Can she get
Ken's going to work once.
pump
Excuse me, there's 2 bollards in the middle of the road, Ken. Oops. Oh, my goodness me.
That's a shame.
We're in great hands here. Can't hear a word of anything that's going on in London, but I do remember when we were last in contact, we said the pump room. So racing through the town of Bath.
She knows where she's going.
Oh, Ken. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Oh, no, this is outrageous. Oh, no.
She's still going.
Cagney and Lacey, your heart out. Oh, this is wonderful. I always wanted to do this. Oops. We're actually speeding through the city of Bath with the police siren, and Ken is doing wonders for us. Oh dear, now what do we do? Does it give you a great sense of power, this, Ken? Gives me one. I don't know about you. Enjoy this, Ken. It's wonderful. Oh, God. Oh, dear. Well, I think it had been a long walk to the pump room, and we've chosen the right transport. Ken is doing wonders for us. It's a shame all the lights are actually green. It'd be far more fun to go through red ones. The trouble is, I don't know how we're ever going to find our way back to Keith. Gosh, this would have been some run.
What can you say, Annika?
Now, again, this lovely Bath stone, wherever you look, the lovely old architecture. Now, we're right in the middle. Thank goodness we've got this escort. I'd have no idea where it's going.
Where is the Great Bath?
Annika?
Can you hear me?
How far, Ken?
Not too far now.
That's what you policemen always say, though. Oh, there's another one. There's one of your mates. Thank you! Oh, God. Oh, I seem to recognise it. I think I've stayed
12
back.
minutes to go.
Oops. Oops. I think is it all a one-way system? Oh, right. Thought maybe it was. Oh, this is fantastic, Ken.
You want the Great Bath?
Could I borrow
Which
your
is
siren for
in
the
the
rest of the
centre of the
series?
pump
It'd be very
room.
useful. This is fantastic.
Can you hear us?
And here we are. Thank you, Ken. Hooray!
Thank you, Bath.
That's terrific. That is fantastic. What a way to arrive. And it's down there. Thanks, Ken.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Sir, that was what a way to travel. Thank you. Now, can anyone hear me?
Yes.
We're approaching the pump room
Right,
now.
well, we want you to get into the pump room, Annika.
Right, well, after our police escort, we are now standing outside the general area where I think this pump room is to be located. Let's have a look. Hello there. Right, there it is, the pump room. Here we
Right.
go.
You need to get to the Great,
Great
Bath.
Bath, which
Great
is
Bath.
in the centre of the pump room.
Right. This is wonderful. I can hear you perfectly. Hello
And
there.
you're looking for a fountain which is flowing down some steps.
Right, a fountain.
Spring, when it's a spring.
Yes, it's a spring, and it's flowing down some steps. There are
Okay.
steps down by the side
So
of
it's
it.
the main pump room. Which way
There
is
you
that?
are, there's the pump
Oh,
room.
the
that
pump
way.
room's in here. Oh, and everyone's having tea in it.
You want the Great Bath?
The Great Bath. Oh, look at this. What a setting for
What can you say,
afternoon tea.
Annika?
Well, there's some musicians at the end playing beautifully while people have their tea and coffee.
Must be water.
Hi, do you know where the Great Bath is? Oh, hell, I'm giving the lesson here. Do you know where the Great Pump, the Great Pump is?
I don't know.
The Great Bath, sorry. Do you know where the Great Bath is? The Great Bath.
It's a rectangular swimming bath
Rectangular swimming bath. Sorry.
lined with lead.
Hello! Nice. For the Great Bath. And it's the southwest corner, I think.
Yes, the Great
10
Bath.
minutes to go. Well done, thank you. Hello. Hello. Right. Oh, I think this must be it here, the King's Bath and Pump Room. Is this the Great Bath? Oh, look at that. Isn't
Can you
that
see? Can you
fabulous?
see
Can you see a
the water
cascade?
coming down the
Down the steps.
down the
Down the
steps?
steps. No.
The
'cause
spring
it's-
makes a splash, which is where it comes down, cascades
so
down
it
the
must be a
steps.
fountain. It must be through there. Right.
It's not really a fountain, it's more like a waterfall.
A waterfall?
Yes.
How do we get to the waterfall where the water cascades into the pump? Down here. Thank you. Hi. Do you think down here, even though it says no entry, oh, well, it's never stopped us before. So we're looking for that point where the water enters the bath. Look at this down here. The West Baths. This suite provided extensive facilities for bathers, including Turkish and sauna sweat baths.
I wonder if she went past the statue of Nash.
Well, I think the statue of Nash is outside.
We're looking for that point where the water enters the bath. Hello?
Really good from a statue
I think this could be it. Oh, we've got some school children. They'll be able to help.
Have you seen any
Is there a
statues at
fountain
all?
where the water enters the bath anywhere? No? Fountain where the water enters the bath.
It's the bottom
Through there. Oh, brilliant. Excuse me. Right. Hello? After you. Sorry, got a slight crisis here, bit of a traffic jam. Ah, here are the steps. Now, this must be the water entering the bath here.
What, you can see stone steps, can you?
Yes, stone steps.
We think it should be at the bottom of the stone steps.
Bottom of the stone step. Oh, hang on, I got it!
got it? All right, go straight on.
The water's so hot. Right, this is the next clue. Sally forth to Old Lilliput, where a peel will pull the prize from the faggots.
Sally forth to old Lilliput, where a peel will pull the prize from the faggots.
Isn't this a magnificent setting? And the water is really hot.
Annika, don't rush back to the helicopter.
Don't.
Just get your... Can you get yourself out
Let's
of...
have a look at... Let's just look at this.
the pump room. I've got a reference here, I think, to Lilliput Alley.
Lilliput Alley?
So I think you're probably going to have to do a bit of running.
Where is it?
Where a peel will pull the prize.
In the same area?
I think,
back to the helicopter?
Yes, I think so. Lilliput Alley.
Lilliput Alley? Do you know where Lilliput Alley is?
Well, we've certainly got a reference here to Lilliput Alley, and...
Excuse me.
Grossly renamed North
Let's
Parade
get out of this main...
Look, here's a... I think this is...
Sally Lunn's gabled house.
Hello? Do you know where Lilliput Alley is?
Annika, did you hear that?
Alley. No, Widsey. What was that?
Annika, can you hear us?
Yes?
I think, Annika, as well, you're going to have to pass under St Michael's Arch. Whose patron saint of you-know-who.
St Michael's Arch. You're going
Built
to
in
get a pay rise at the end of
1973
this,
and named after the patron saint of
St Michael's Arch.
Marks and Spencer.
So this is out of the pump
So
area.
if you can come out of the pump area...
Into the main town again?
Yes.
Right.
I think you should go through what you discovered earlier, because you didn't hear that.
Tell her
Yes.
about the Sally and the old Lilliput and everything.
Well, here's a sort of fountain in the middle of the courtyard here.
Just under
St
6.5
Michael's.
Where is
minutes
Lily?
to
Have you
go.
found Lilliput? What is it?
Lilliput Alley
Yes.
has been renamed North Parade Passage.
North Parade Passage.
Yes.
With Sally Lunn's gabled house.
North Parade Passage. Do you know where that is? No, I don't know. No, we haven't either. It's funny, though. Do you know where North
Big enough
Parade
for Bath.
Passage is? Just down there.
I still don't think she's heard you say the name
you
of
go
the house.
past Sally Lunn's gabled house.
Oh, Sally Lunn's tea cakes.
That's right, she used to sell cakes in the 17th century.
That's right.
Well,
Well, with
pull the
Bath Oliver
prize.
biscuits and Bath buns, it's a veritable feast being in Bath. Well, we're
Found it?
Sally Lunn's tea shop. Could this be my cream tea
Sally
at
Lunn's
last?
house, D4.
We've been dying for this. Let's have a look. Now, look at
Where a
the...
peel.
Look at the cathedral.
Where are you, Annika?
We are at Church Street.
You're in where?
There's Church Street.
Church Street.
And
Where is the...
Where's Church? I haven't got you on Church Street.
just by the cathedral. If you look for the cathedral. Does anyone know where Sally Lunn's tea
Where's
shop
Sally
is?
Lunn's?
There's Sally Lunn's house.
Excuse me.
You want North
North
Parade?
Parade. North Parade.
Is North Parade down there, then?
No, down there to the left.
Oh, great. Thank you. Hello. Is that in case you forget who you are?
Presumably,
I need
it's
one
going
of
to
those.
have to be in the tea shop.
Where do you think so?
Right.
We'll pull the 5 minutes to
We're
go.
appeal.
Right.
This is a type of...
You
North
feel a bell,
Parade
too,
Passage,
don't you?
was
Yes,
that
you
it?
do. Where are you, Annika?
North Parade
You're
Passage.
in North Parade.
Sally Lunn's house.
You've got Sally Lunn's house?
Yes. Here it is. World famous refreshment house, all day
So you're
menu
at Sally Lunn's
and it's
house?
licensed.
Fabulous,
Yes, we
yes.
are. Hello. And there's all these people having tea here.
Can you see any sticks?
A ball of chopped meat. That's more like.
What am I? I'm in the house now. It's now a tea
We'll
shop.
pull the prize
from the faggots.
So she got to peel.
Have you got any
something.
faggots? Have you got a faggot
Faggots?
there? It's one of those words that you can't say that. People think you're being rude.
Faggots are for ovens.
Faggots are for ovens. Oh, a bit of a clue there.
Faggots are for ovens?
Have you got a faggot?
No.
No. Okay, no. I think we want the oven.
No, it's not peel.
Downstairs.
Peel.
A peel is a long-handled shovel used by bakers for moving bread.
Yes.
Are you in? You're in the shop now?
Yes, I'm just trying to...
Can you see a long-handled shovel?
Right, we're going down to the kitchens now.
Right,
It's where
good.
the ovens are, where the faggots are.
What are we looking for?
You want a
No,
long-handled
this is
shovel?
our kitchen museum. It's a fantastic site.
What was the treasure again?
And we're looking for...
Must be tea time.
It must be tea
a
time.
ladle. Was it?
Wonder if there's something
Can I
about
go in
Sally
here?
Lunn in here.
Annika!
Oh, help.
I
Can I
don't
go
think she
in here?
heard your explanation of peel.
Annika? Hello. Yes. We're in the actual kitchen now. Is it a baker's peel?
What?
Baker's peel! Hang on!
What? We can't
Hang
hear,
on.
Kenneth.
It's okay.
Annika?
What are we looking for?
You're
Right,
looking for a long-handled shovel, which is called a peel.
Yes, we've got it, the baker's peel! And there's
Right,
two...
well, pull it.
Pull it
Pull it
out.
out.
We've got it! Stop the clock!
There's sufficient time, we can go on for a bonus clue.
Straight on,
OK,
then.
straight on.
Shall I read
3
this
minutes
one?
to go.
They've got another clue coming, Annika. Listen. Branch out in the greenwood before the toys.
And
a bonus
Annika,
clue.
branch out into Greenwood
Yes,
before
it's
the
a bonus clue.
toys.
I'll get out of here.
Can you
'cause
get
I
out of the
can't hear.
shop? There's a toy museum.
Just round the corner.
Hi.
There's a toy museum.
Toy museum? Where's there a toy
If
museum?
you're coming out of Sally Lunn's house, Abbey Green,
Let's just get out, because I
in Abbey
can't...
Green there is a toy museum.
In here? In Sally Lunn's place?
No, if you come out of Sally Lunn's house...
Yeah, right. Toy museum. Toy
You're looking
museum.
for the toy museum.
Just under
in
2.5
Abbey
minutes
Green.
left.
Right, this way. Sorry, I couldn't actually hear you in there, so it's a bit difficult.
Before the toys.
Toy museum.
Well, it's got to go before the toys.
Toy museum.
Yes, just round the corner, around there.
There's an orchard, New Orchard
Yes,
Street.
Orchard Street.
New Orchard Street. Oh, look, we found a fellow runner. Here we are.
Branch out. In a tree?
Well, probably something in a tree.
2
minutes to go.
Pardon?
Here's a toy shop. Is this it?
No,
Not a
it's
toy
before
shop.
there.
Sorry.
The Greenwood before the toy shop.
There's a New Orchard Street.
Ah, and what is it in Orchard Street?
You go past the
Past the
it's going
toys.
Past the toy shop. That
Oh,
can't be
it's
right.
Orchard Street up here.
Have you got another map of...
What was the clue?
Say the clue again.
What? Branch out
In the Greenwood before
for
the toys. Can you find New Orchard Street?
Orchard Street.
New Orchard Street.
1.5 minutes left.
New Orchard Street. Do you know where New Orchard Street is?
It's past the toy museum.
Do you know where New Orchard Street is?
Yes, the toy museum's here.
Oh, is it up there? Right. I think it's up here. So there's a toy shop. And 200 years Swallow Street. Do you know where Orchard
Is
Street
there
is?
a plant there of any sort? Something in the branches?
I'll tell you what
1
there is.
minute to go.
There's the 200 years of toy with the toy museum. And then we're stuck. There's nothing green.
You need to go past the toy museum to New Orchard Street.
Does anyone know where New Orchard Street is? New Orchard Street.
You keep running on past the toy
New Orchard
museum.
Street we're looking for.
45 seconds left.
Oh, no.
Go on quickly, Annika. Straight past the toy museum. The toy museum should be on your right.
On our right. It's not, you see.
Well, go around the corner of it. And it'll be on your right.
Where are you?
30 seconds to go.
30 seconds only, Annika.
Run.
Run!
Help!
What?
Where's New Orchard Street? Does anyone know?
It's near Henry Street.
Near Henry Street.
20 seconds left.
Oh, hang on, let's get out here.
15.
Near Henry Street.
Oh, sorry, there's chaos here. 10. Oh, no, we're back where we started.
Oh, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's very bad luck, though, because but anyway, you did get all the 5 principal clues. That's
I
the
was
main thing.
actually looking for Abbey Green, and the miniature bottle of champagne was in a branch on a tree.
What a shame. Well, I suppose 1,000 quid's more use for a bottle of champagne. Why do you know? I don't know.
Yes, they've
Well
done extremely
done,
well.
anyway.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Oh, in really record time. And here's a check, Richard, for you.
Thank you.
Well, congratulations to you both. And that brings us sadly to the end of Treasure Hunt. I hope you'll join us again next week at the same time.
Bye-bye from Bath. See you next time.
In fact, you've another chance to pitch your wits against the team when they return over the county of Kent tomorrow night on the Family Channel at 10. On the way next tonight, Mags and the girls enter the world of espionage and petty crime. Cat's Eyes is next.